Hole-in-one or Fore is the name
Tour
of this
championship
game.
this week, so that's why we're...
Al, you a
Atlanta,
golfer?
Georgia.
I am, but not very good. Do we have that shot over there with Danny? What do you think he shot? About 82?
Danny's pretty
Good.
good.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
plays a
is.
lot.
Dan
pretty
Plesac's
good.
very
Is he better
good.
than you? Have we golfed yet?
That smile. I know that smile. That's a no. You don't.
Wow,
yes.
if you're telling me that, I try to golf.
You agree?
I'm a 3.5, 4.
Hole-in-one.
I'm not
Disagree?
great. I'm
You
good.
golf?
I don't golf very well. I'm awful. I would love
We
to
would
get
hang out more if you would do it.
Would you,
Yeah.
though?
We'd probably have
we would
a
have
better
a great
show.
time. We would have a great time. But there would be like many holes where I'd be like, I'm not
You'd be
playing.
picking up.
I'm not playing. I'll just watch
Looking
you.
at
What's your
Twitter.
handicap?
I've never broken 100.
He'd be playing video.
You're not allowed to come with me.
Zero.
I am a snob golfer. I do not like
That's why I
playing
would
with
never
hacks.
ask to
I want
play
to
with
lock in, nice gambling.
Are
That's
we
why you
ready?
don't golf with me.
Hole-in-one.
I lost big money yesterday.
Agree, disagree. It's a Fore. The Braves, Al Leiter, can still win the NL East. Their deficit is 3 games as it stands right now. They have 1 series remaining.
Can they
against
win?
The Mets.
Will they win?
Oh, I don't know, right? Because I don't have that crystal ball in front of me right now, but 3
That's
games
the
back,
purpose
they've been
of this
playing great
exercise.
baseball. This is going to be down the wire. Yeah, absolutely. Could they win the East? It's going to be tough. And
It's a
the
yes for
Mets
you as
know it.
well.
Yeah, definitely a hole-in-one. Like you said, I don't know if they will. The Mets, this is a different Mets team than years past, but gosh darn, the Braves.
I mean,
the Braves might win the whole dang
Just
thing
for
again.
context, they have never led the division. The Phillies
Yeah.
led by 1 day.
Not that the
by
Mets
a half
need it.
game.
They have the easiest record down the stretch.
Yeah.
Look, it's good. They're both good. Look, if they both get in it, this could be your LCS.
D-Row, how about the stretch last week that the Braves had? They beat the Mets 2 of 3. They beat the Astros 2 of 3.
5-2 homestand against 2 of the best teams in the game. And there's guys on this roster that continue to get no love. Kyle Wright.
Yes.
Kyle Wright's been dominant.
15
He was
wins.
good.
Their rotation.
Spencer Strider.
It's love.
Yeah, I know, but he's really good
Hey,
too.
are
like Strider
are you
more-
climbing on Kyle Wright's?
Right?
Dansby Swanson.
Sub 2.
And Austin, I can make an argument. Austin Riley's been the best player in the game the last 2 years.
Wow.
Thank you down.
Okay,
that's
so
what
it's a
it is.
hole-in-one
He just
for you.
mentioned 2 Vandy guys.
The whole Freddie Freeman saga's long
gone.
gone.
Well, what's next?
Like,
Win.
MLB Central booking this.
Is it a
Oh, I
hole-in-one
like this.
for you?
It's a complete hole-in-one for me.
This is an interesting one.
Josh Hader will be vintage soon again for the Pods, and he will turn things around. Hole-in-one or Fore. All we know is him dominant. That's all we know in Milwaukee.
I'll start just by saying
You
that
go.
the question, are the Padres regretting the Hader trade? I think it's too early. I think relievers, just like everyone else, goes through slumps. This guy has been the best in the game for a handful of years. He's going to figure it out. So I think it's too early to say it's a total bust and they regret it.
100%. By the way, Taylor Rogers got an ERA, I think, a little bit north of what Josh has. Look, I watching him, because I watched a lot. I pulled a lot of video. I'm like, what's going on
He's
here?
all over.
He's
He's all
spraying
over.
the ball.
He's spraying it.
But here, I will tell you this. When you get to a new club, new uniform, you want to impress and all that other stuff. Once that gets aside, I think pitch selection, and I didn't bear down on his pitch selection. He's got an unhittable slider, but when you're in bad counts and spraying the ball as he has been, you're coming in with your fastball more. And yes, it's still a plus fastball, but it's not his slider. There's a relationship with the catcher and sequencing and all of that. So no way, this guy didn't just all of a sudden not figure it out.
So something we can't overlook, right? The
This is a hole-in-one for me. He's going to turn it
Okay.
around.
Yes.
Love it.
And to be honest with you, no offense to the guys who
No,
went
it's
over.
a 4. Because the question is, are they regretting?
We changed it.
We
Oh, you
changed,
changed it?
Mid-show. I'm reading it.
Okay.
While you were driving
Okay.
in.
Pulled the okey doke on you. And I don't think, with all due respect, they gave up a ton to get him. And I know they're going to have to pay him a lot next year.
Yeah.
Lamette was
The timing of
DFA'd.
it.
They're going to figure it out. He's going to figure
Yes.
it
The timing was
is that a
completely
hole-in-one?
bizarre for me.
It's
It
different.
should have never went down. It should have been an off-season move.
Okay.
But obviously, they saw something.
Dira, you said earlier we have to pick an AL Central team at some point. Is the time now? The Guardians.
I don't want to,
You have to.
but I have to.
Guardians will win the AL Central.
These colors don't run.
The lead. Wait, what? Wasn't that for the Rockies? Who's your team? You're White.
I have been with the White Sox since opening day,
Okay.
and they've done nothing but break my soul and challenge me, but I still think
They're going to come through with Dylan Cease.
It's always what you say about talent.
I can't. I'm not a. I don't jump ship.
Okay, fair enough. I like
I'm going
that.
to stay with the White Sox. I think they have the most talent.
I also have said that, but when do you start giving credit.
I would love to give them credit, but for sake of the segment,
I mean, their
going to.
entire pitching staff, Al, is tremendous.
Yeah, I mean, Bieber's, back, low threes. Mackenzie Gore with that curveball.
Tristan McKenzie.
Yeah.
Tristan, what'd I say?
Mackenzie Gore.
I'm sorry.
He's in that.
Hole in one or four for you, Ron.
It's a
Come
four
on, Robert.
because you know what? Sometimes,
No
despite
twins?
what it looks like on paper, sometimes it just doesn't work. And maybe that's this situation with the White Sox now.
You're
I
right.
still think that it's going to come down to the end, but maybe this is something special that the Guardians are brewing.
Boy, that would-
He's still intentionally walking guys with 2 strikes on.
We're not even talking about
Saw
the
that
Twins.
again.
Yeah, we're
Twins
not
are
even talking
ahead
about
of the
the
White
Twins.
Sox, by the way.
Oh boy, that would, huh?
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Save the best for last.
What? Just let me throw a curveball in the dirt twice.
Albert Pujols will reach 700.
Hole in
Let's go.
one. Hole in
7
one
away.
for me.
By the way, 7 of 14 have come in the last 10 games.
Yeah.
He is 7 away. It's a hole in one for you. How can you root against it?
Yeah.
Except we want to see him next year, of course. But
He maintained, I can't remember who he told, but he says, I am a man of my word. This is it. This is my final year. It kind of reminds me of Big Papi. I remember David Ortiz
He was the best hitter in the American League
and
he went out.
retired.
And he went out.
that's the way to go.
Boy, how about drama?
It's like shows.
I forget-
Does he get there, Al?
Good.
You think he gets there?
I hope so.
Okay.
Like what Lauren said. Nobody's rooting against this. But how cool would this be? Last game of the series. Are they home? Max. He's 699. His last at bat.
And he goes deep for 700.
Wasn't it similar to when oh my God, McGuire off of Traxel? Was that was at home?
It was.
Yeah,
It was like a game.
That was the shortest homer he hit that entire year.
Lauren, we have one more bonus,
Gosh.
hole in one
I
or
hate
four.
when that happens.
Let's listen. Let's check this out from 2016. 2015.
Hey, we got a new show.
From this state-of-the-art 8,000 square foot studio, we will bring you highlights, have all the inside info, and set the table for the day ahead in Major League Baseball.
I'll be keeping it real, giving you fresh, honest analysis on the biggest stories of the day, and take you behind the scenes with some of the best players in the game.
2,430 games will be played in the big leagues this season, and we're going to talk about every single one of them.
We can't wait. It will all begin on this very couch. We're company. Hey,
Yeah, come on, D-Row. MLB Central is on the air.
right now.
Yeah, so that was 2015. Hole in one or four. Lauren has worn this dress before.
Oh,
Wow.
hey, we've come a long way.
Wow.
Oh, that was so fun.
Yeah. You know what's interesting is, Lauren, you taped that banner way back in 2015, and
Look
7
exact-
years later, you're still doing the same thing.
Hey, hey,
times.
give me 5.
Yeah.
We've come a long way. That was our first, like,
Oh,
That was your
we didn't
first
know
show?
Each other. Yeah,
That was
we
your
didn't
first
know each
show?
other. We didn't know what to
Nice.
say. Or
that was pre-taped.
Yeah, you can tell.
could you tell? What?
That's cool. I like
better
to look
live.
back and see the evolution.
It's
things.
better live.
When the suits were, like, boxy.
Live's better.
Came up with
Now
a
it's
show in it.
form-fitting, and I'm worried about my flanks.
Oh, you look great.
Yeah, one noticeably thing that was absent was someone that was not carrying the freight. You guys are needing someone to carry the freight back in 20.
Some would say,
Not on Sunday Night Baseball.
some would say you drove the show into an abyss.
Probably.
That's what some would say. Not me.
No.
Many people would say
no,
that.
we would not.
Many people would say that.
We love you, Robert.
All right.